So guys, this is what the inner is looking like. This dress is in two parts. I created the inner first, and now we'll be working with the lace. But before I show you how I'm going to cut my lace to attach to this dress. Now this dress is pinned on the mannequin. It's the zip or the buttons have not been attached yet. I just pinned it in place, and the mannequin is bigger than my client, but it works anyways. I just want to see the placement of the lace on the mesh top. So that is what I want to do. Let me just place the lace on it and know where I'll be cutting my fabric. See how shimmery this lace is. Okay, so I'm looking at this pattern right here, and I feel like this will be perfect for the bust. But I want to look at it on the bust. The bust of the mannequin is about the same size with my client, but so I'm going to use that to check out the placement of this on the bust. Okay, so I'm just doing this so I can explain to you guys better if I can find my things. If I can find my things, of course. And he could be what I like, but he's got those stranger eyes. So guys, you see what I need? Now I see that this part right here is going to cover the bust of my client, and because this is a V, if you check out the pattern here, I can just cut it out this way and attach it to the dress. So I know that this line should be the center of my dress. So I'm going to pull this and cut this out as a full length gown, the same style I'm showing you guys, a full length gown without the flare bottom and also without the dots. There will be no dots on this. This is also stretchy, so I'm going to hold it on this line and make sure that that is centralized so that when I place it here, I can find the placement of the lace, okay? Yeah. So guys, I've cut this into a more manageable size, and what I've done is to pin my skirt pattern to now this is the entire length of the dress, and this is where I wanted to stop. I've added half an inch seam allowance to join to the circle skirt, and I have pinned my skirt pattern on this piece. Now what I want to do is, because I want to remove this dart and add just half an inch seam allowance to this. There's already 1 inch seam allowance, so I've shifted my pattern by half an inch outwards of the fabric, and now I am going to cut from here to this point first, and then I will shift this again 1 inch to cut from here to the shape of my skirt, because there is no dart on this pattern. And what I'm going to do next is just to make this to just cut it this way and leave that side just square as it is, because I'll be dripping this on the bodice. Okay, so this is what I'll be doing now. So now that I've done that, I will remove my pattern and just shift this 1 inch away as well. So that will be about so I have to make sure that I am doing the right thing. So this was okay. This should be 1.5 inch away. And then right now this excess here should be 1.5 inches. That is not quite right. So I'm just going to shift it. Yes, that is 1.5 inches. So I'll make sure that this is also correct. Like I said before, guys, I like to work smart. If I do not need to make a new pattern for something, I just work with what I have. So I am just shifting this. You are free to make this pattern all over again, removing your seam allowance and all that, but I've got to use this pattern for something else. That is why I'm keeping it this way. I'm just using my pins for this, and now I know that this is where my hip is. Now I just have to connect from here down to where my hip is. Let me move this out of the way. And I would like to use this just so I know that I am getting it right. Don't want it to be too curvy because my client isn't all that. When I get the perfect shape I want, I'm just going to. So just like that, guys. And then I do not need this any longer. I'm just gonna place it in my waist stops right here, and then my waist stop. So I do not need this part. I'm just gonna cut it out this way. Try not to snip into your seam allowance. I don't get that. Try not to do that. So this is my skirt pattern for the front, and this part will be draped to the bodice, okay? And now I'll do the same thing for the back using the back pattern, removing the dart and leaving just half an inch seam allowance, and also leaving the top just the way it is, okay? So let me do that. So guys, I've got my front and my back. Now this is my front piece. I'll use my front piece to cut off my back piece, and I am just going to open this up at the center back. I'm going to open it up at the center back. And the next thing I will do is to join both by the side seams first, and then we'll go ahead to drape it and just match up all the seams and everything, okay? So guys, this is where we are right now, and I have stitched on, let this focus, and I have stitched on all, sorry, I used my E6000 glue to glue all this applique on. All of this applique, but the main bodice is connected to this keeps going out of focus, but the main bodice is connected to the skirt, and then just the way I told you guys I was going to do it. So it's connected, and then I started putting splits in the lace to mold it to the bodice, okay? And that is what I did. I also went ahead to stitch this at the side seam, stitch the lace at the side seam all down to, let me move the arm out of the way, all down to the skirt. So I haven't added any zipper, or so I haven't added any zipper yet. The back is still pretty much open, and so is the skirt part of this. I just pinned them down so I can see how it looks like on the mannequin. So now the next step is to add my zipper and my sleeve. So I'm just going to go ahead to cut my sleeve now and add it to my this dress, and then also put my zipper in place, okay? But as I've got my fabric on fold for the sleeve, and I've also got my sleeve pattern here. Now guys, you can see my hair, do not mind it, it's full intention, so we are good, we are great. So I've got it on fold, the fabric, and then I've got my pattern on it, and I am just going to cut this out, and I will cut two sleeves out. And I'll cut two sleeves out because obviously we have two hands, and I just like to pin everything so it doesn't move. So I just place things where necessary along the fold line, because that is where it has the tendency to move around. So I will just place pins everywhere. So now I want to cut out my sleeve, and we are making this a 3/4 sleeve instead of a long sleeve, because that is what my clients want. So we are making this a 3/4 sleeve. Now I'm just going to cut this out, okay?
like my hands are tied, hands are tied. Cause he's got those stranger eyes, stranger eyes, stranger eyes. And he could be what I like, what I like, what I
So now
like.
that this has been cut out,
But he's got those
I'll take out
stranger
my
eyes, stranger
pins,
eyes, stranger eyes.
and then I cut another. And now this is what the sleeve is looking like, 3/4 sleeve. Now I will just cut out another sleeve from the fabric and try to match up the patterns so that your sleeve looks the same way, okay?
7 days, 7 nights since my hair got cut and dyed, and I had 7 days since I tried to rip a chapter out my mind. I've tried, and his laugh is just as soft as yours, smiling just as wide. He could be what I like, and his voice is just as dark as yours, freckles just as light. Could be what I desire. So it feels like my hands are tied, hands are tied, hands are tied.
And now we've got our circle skirt. We have the front. Now this is going to be the front, and this will be the back. And then we have something like this. You see how it gradually goes from small to it being really long at the back. So this is what you want to have, okay? So now that this is done, let's get to sewing, guys. So guys, I'm about to attach my my fishing line to the hem of my circle skirt. I'm using a zigzag stitch, and the width of my stitch is 4 and the length is 3, and that is what I'll be using for this. And you just want to sew this one with a roll, and you don't have to fold it twice, you just have to fold it once. You place your fishing line at the hem of the skirt, and then you just fold this just once over, and then you make sure that your zigzag stitch will go over your fishing line, so you do not come in contact with your fishing line. The fishing line should be in the tunnel of the zigzag stitch, okay? So that is what I will just do. You just have to fold over once like this, and you just stitch, and then you just go all around your skirt, okay? Just like this, guys. So you see it's going to show here. This is your zigzag stitch. So I'm going to finish this up. So you should definitely use a matching thread for this, because your stitches will show on the right side. So you should use a matching thread for this. And then when I am done with this, I will add my ruffle to the hem of the skirt, and that will also hide the stitching on the right side.
It could be what I like, and his voice is just as dark as yours, freckles just as light. Could be what I desire. So it feels like my hands are tied, hands are tied, hands are tied. Cause he's got those stranger eyes, stranger eyes, stranger eyes. And he could be what I like, what I like, what I like. But he's got those stranger eyes, stranger eyes, stranger eyes.